look a boy. Is that what I started been alive with?
Yeah, Frankie's just like, I look a boy.
Well, my hair's back.
She was doing homeless activity today. Like, she was looking homeless all day.
Well, I stayed at my house most of the day.
That's true. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. How's everybody? Merry Christmas. I can't believe Christmas is a week from today. That's insanity. I don't know what happened. I blinked and it's gonna be Christmas. That's insane.
15 or 14 days and it'll be 2025.
Yeah. Whew. Crazy. Dink and Tank, hello. Felix from Denmark, hello everyone. Hello. David Glunt, hello. Auntie Ann, howdy, howdy. Charlene Grady says hello and Merry Christmas to Auntie Ann. And Greg, how are ya? Let's see what's happening. Pettit Jean River Homestead, hello and Merry Christmas. Atala Farms Homestead, hello everyone. What's going on? Lonely Hitchhiker Kent says, hello, Sid and Frankie. I know, I did not know she was going to be here for this.
Well, I didn't really feel like Christmas caroling.
They were, yeah, so they didn't really have youth group tonight. They were going, mostly the adults were going Christmas caroling and some of the kids were going to go. But most of the kids were not going because they don't really like to. And she is in the choir at church and they just did a big Christmas performance thing, like a, what would you call it? Not a recital, but like a music worship night.
Celebration of music.
Celebration of music. There we go. I know they called it something.
Yeah. I forgot.
Anyway, so they just did that. So she's like, I really don't want to go walk around in the cold and the rain and sing. So, yeah, well,
I'm gonna wash it tonight. It's
walking around in the wet.
Yeah, well.
So that happens. Tim Mason, hello. Evelyn Newman, hi. Alex, what's going on? Getting cool here in central Mississippi. We are ready for the deer to start moving. Oh yeah, they've been moving here. We watched a deer go between two cars that were in front of us tonight and leap through them.
Yeah.
Luckily, nobody got hurt, but it just leaped right through those two vehicles. So that was something. It was something. Larry Parrish, hello. Barbie, hello. Joe Jacobson says hello, prayers and blessings all from Eastern Iowa. And hello to Frankie and Sid. Where is Mike hiding tonight? He is still working.
Yep.
He's been working a lot of late nights lately, unfortunately.
It's that Christmas rush.
Yeah, I feel like I've barely.
Well, it's that everyone trying to take off for Christmas and stuff like that.
He thought he was going to have some time to take off this week and kind of.
We were supposed to go hunting yesterday. Yeah. We're supposed to go hunting tomorrow. So we'll see about that.
We'll see if that happens. But yeah, we'll see. But hopefully they'll get to. So my would-be assassinator. Is that what she is, Paul? I don't know, man. Maybe. Dennis Green says, Merry Christmas, y'all. Mike Birch, hello. What's going on? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you guys come in. I'd appreciate it. All I saw was loose dogs this evening. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
My goodness. Great that no one killed each other today. Well, yeah. No, as far as I know. I mean, I'm sure it's happened somewhere in the world, but driving through a petting zoo. What did I miss today? I don't know. I guess he's talking. Oh, Glenn's talking about the deer, I think, that walked or leapt through us.
Those are a thing. Have you ever seen those drive-through petting zoos?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to one.
They do look kind of fun. Although I would want to get out.
They spill it. They
in the car. I would want to get out and walk around with the animals, but I'm weird like that. So I have like no fear when it comes to animals.
You want to walk around with an ostrich?
I totally would. Are you kidding me? I'd be trying to figure out how to cram it in the back of the truck. What are you talking about? I would. 100%. Yes, she is Sid. You need to belt up when she's driving. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. We never, whatever. It's the Polaris. We're usually not going very fast, but the ground is not even. And she thinks I'm dramatic, but I did.
She is. Because Dad
he drives super crazy in the Polaris, I feel like.
I think you're just dramatic because when I'm with him, I'm fine. When he's with me, he's fine. I think it's just you.
Maybe.
Might just be you.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Oh, Charlie, you heard your favorite bus driver's in here.
Really? Where?
He's right there.
Hey.
Coach, you heard.
Yep. You heard.
Shout out. He's did I say it wrong?
Yeah, you said you heard.
What is it?
It's you heard.
You heard. What am I saying wrong?
You hired.
I'm sorry, Coach. I'll just call you Coach. How about that?
Sure.
That works. I'm terrible with pronouncing names correctly or remembering names. So there's that. But he's one of the
he keeps the bus warm when it's cold outside.
Bus drivers and
every
coaches
morning.
So he drives Frankie quite often. So
he doesn't drive in the afternoons anymore. I don't blame him. Them kids are crazy, but still.
In the morning they're still zoned out.
Yeah, the mornings are never as bad as the afternoon. But Miss Rooker is dialed in that afternoon bus.
Oh, good.
They act right now.
They act right now. Dan Wiles, hello. What? Not very fast. Frankie has a lead foot and to be scared with her truck sorted. Oh, I know. She's actually really good when she's actually driving one of the cars, like the truck or the car. But for some reason, when you put her or Mike in the side-by-side,
it's probably because he's the one that taught me how to drive.
I don't know. It's like the Fast and the Furious out here, and it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
Like it's when Mike thinks it's funny when we're all in the side by side to try to like scare the life out of me. I haven't ridden with him lately, but the last time I did, I thought I was gonna die. But
I think one of the most memorable times with him was whoever lived here before us and one of our neighbors. They made there's a lot of bumps in that back pasture, and those bumps are actually I forget if it was dirt bikes or
like berms or whatever.
They made those for like a track basically, and we found one of those bumps. He found it with the tractor one day, and he showed it to me, and we were off the ground for a minute.
Catching some air.
It was fun though.
There we go. Yeah. It looked like Frankie had the Polaris Airborne. Yeah, she kind of did.
No,
a little bit.
Nah.
A little bit.
I just
and then her sudden braking is what gets me.
Well, yeah, because what you can't see in that video, the Polaris part, I think the first part where you really freaked out when I automatically braked and swerved.
The one where my head hit the windshield?
Probably.
Yeah.
That was because there was a spigot right there.
So you guys remember a couple months ago we started the running the water lines everywhere, and they're all laid and everything, but the final posts for the spigots aren't up yet, so they're kind of just laying weird on the ground, kind of. And she forgot it was there, and it's kind of in
it's in what used to be our lane, and where the chicken tractor is right now with the ducks is also taking up part of the lane. So me just always being used to having that as free range drive, it was not.
So she suddenly was like, "Oh,
that's the second time I've done that because
first time with me in the car.
First time I was by myself, but the second time,
and I wasn't ready for it, and I was trying to film, so I was obviously kind of preoccupied with trying to film us.
Tree.
Yeah, basically same thing. So. I never remember anybody's name. Pet at Gene River Homestead. I'm gonna think about it for a minute because I know I did meet you. I can picture your face right now, but I can't remember. I can't remember your actual name. I know your channel name. I know your face. I can't picture your actual name. I'm terrible about that. I usually have to meet somebody a couple of times before it sticks. I don't know why my brain is that way. It is. And especially if, for some reason, if I don't think that your name fits you, it really doesn't stick. And it takes a really long time for me to remember your name. I struggle. There's a couple people at church that I've had full-on conversations with. And I know I have heard their name several times, but I don't feel like their name fits them. And so it doesn't stick in my brain and I can't remember it.
Homestead is Bobby.
Bobby? See, that is not what I was going to say.
Who is going to kill a big
I was
buck
thinking
first?
Hank or Henry. But see, that wouldn't have been right.
Hank's your dad's name.
Well, I know that, but hello, Mark. P.S. Love your videos. Keep up the amazing work. Who's going to kill a big buck first, Frankie or Mike?
So
we'll see.
So I'm pretty sure Dad has talked about this before. He doesn't believe in trophy hunting.
Right.
And I don't either. But
everybody should get one.
As a young hunter.
Yeah.
That it's a little bit different. We have seen, I think the biggest we've seen is this season is like an 8 point, but like a nice 8 point on
On the trail cam.
our trail cams.
Yeah.
I
There
don't-
are some nice bucks out there.
There are.
They just haven't seen any when they gone out hunting so far.
No, we haven't seen any bucks. I don't think he's seen any when he
No,
went
he
with
didn't.
Ross either.
Mm.
But
I mean, he got a nice doe, 3 weeks ago now when he went out?
yeah,
Just about. Where are my pants? at?
almost. I think it's actually closer to 4.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, they went out twice now together and got skunked like both times. And
Well, the first time we went out to Silver, it was good. We did go out there because we had our corn feeders out there feeding twice a day. But time change. We didn't account for time change. And
thank you, Bobby.
it was late. It was like it was probably like 4 something by the time it was putting out corn. So we moved that up. And same thing with the other one.
Oh, Lonely Hitchhiker Kit says his money's on you for getting the buck first. That's right, Paul. When she failed to get me out the side by side, then she took me out with the tractor. That's 100% true.
That is what's likely, just because my dad, he's only gonna get does or spikes. He's not gonna go for those.
And if
bucks.
they go
don't
out,
taste as good. They're gamey.
Yeah, but
personally, I don't care what you say.
If they go out together though, and they see a big beautiful buck, he's gonna try to get her to take it, just because he did say he would pay. He's like, it's expensive, but it's be her first buck, and I would pay to get it mounted, and that would be like, a thing.
That's his thing.
But other than that, I do remember your hair. I could picture you. I just couldn't remember your name. Like, I kept thinking in my brain when you asked, I was like, Hank, Henry. I was thinking it started with an H, which I was way off. So I don't know. I'm way off. Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. It is, I'm just terrible with it. Yeah, Auntie Anne's easy to remember, number one, because Anne is her name and it's in her thing. And now I've met Auntie Anne so many times now. Of course I know Anne's name, but but sometimes I'm just like certain people's channels, I'll remember their channel name. And if I don't see them for a long time and we don't have a lot of interactions, and the next time I see them, I'm like, oh man, what's their name? I know their channel. I know everything about their life.
I know everything about their life.
I can't remember their freaking names, But yeah, it's not a good thing. It's annoying. It's annoying to not be able to recall names sometimes. So, and I struggle with it with the kids. We were doing pantry boxes today, and I'm calling for kids, and I'm like,
she just started yelling box.
I did, because I was like, I don't know which kid. There's 2 kids that look the same to me, and
which ones?
Abriel and the other one that looks like Abriel.
Oh, Carson.
There you go.
Carson and Abriel look nothing alike. You want to know what Trey told me? Trey told me Carson kind of looks like the boy version of you. I was like, what? No.
I can see it a little bit.
No.
I can see that a little bit. But then Randy, it took me almost a year to remember Randy's name. Because he doesn't look like a Randy.
That's fair.
That's my problem.
I think
if you don't look like your name the way not even like in my brain how your name, what you should be, then I won't remember it. It's a weird thing.
I don't think I've ever done that to someone. Just not remember their name because that's not what they look like.
Put antlers on the goats and you might draw more deer in. Maybe.
Would they cancel you in California because that's some kind of profiling?
What, for putting
because they don't look like their name?
Maybe. I don't know. We just have to call everybody they, them and get on with our day, I suppose. I don't know. Them bucks are around Frankie until she gets out her band bang sticks. That's right.
My band bang sticks?
Yeah, she starts twirling her flag.
My flag?
Yeah.
See?
That's right. Frankie, do not bring your boyfriends home. Your dad plans on paying to mount them in your dining room to scare off the new boys. Yeah.
No,
actually,
my
he
dad
likes
my
her
boyfriend.
Yeah, we both like her boyfriend. He's very sweet. He was over today for a few hours. They were hanging out, and they did their little Christmas exchange today. And so they, we like him. He's a sweet boy. When I worked at a dive bar, I had so much trouble remembering women's names. Couldn't remember till the 3rd or 4th date. Well, see, and when I worked in bars, you had your regulars, and I knew people by what they drank, And so when I would talk to
Old
Christy,
fashioned.
when I would talk to Christy, who was the other gal that I worked with, who's her godmother, I would be like, tall Coors Light, or we'd say, the creepy one that always gets, a Long Island, or, whatever. And that's how we would differentiate people. She was better at the names than I was, but everybody was honey. Everybody was sweetie. Everybody was,
What can I get you, sweetie?
100%. Because I could not remember. And there were like 47 Bobs and 27 Mikes. And so I'm like,
Mike was so common in California.
It's still common, but it's not as bad. I mean,
it's not as bad out here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's as many Michaels.
But there's also not as many people out here. So if we ratio it, is it about the same?
Maybe. That's true. I don't know. I used to be good with remembering names and phone numbers, not anymore. I think our phones have made us lazy with that. Like, I don't even know her phone number by heart. I know Mike's by heart only because, like, when we started dating, your phone didn't remember numbers back then. So you had to memorize everybody's number. So I knew everybody's number by heart. Now I just hit their picture on my phone, and I don't know.
I just hit their picture.
I have no idea what anybody's phone number is. Like, you know mine by heart. And
I know yours. I don't know Dad's.
Oh, okay. Well, she knows mine.
I don't know Dad's.
I did make her memorize.
I memorized hers, and I memorized my grandmother's.
And you did.
But I've forgotten it now.
And you did remember Dad's. You did memorize.
I memorized his for like a minute.
And then you forgot.
And then I forgot because I never called him.
Yeah.
He also never picked up.
That's true. He did go through a phase where he like never
pick up half the time.
Well, now at least if it's us, he answers or he tries to.
He'll text me back 4 hours later. You called? Well, I don't need you anymore.
Boy, at 15, I'd put a stop to that ASAP. Well, I mean, it's normal. But they're not like going out on alone things, and they're here, or they're with his mom, and they're at church stuff together and school stuff together. And I mean, it's not like they have shacked up in the woods together or anything. You know what I mean? So that's true. There's a ton of Mikes in the family. That's true. Or there's my Mike, there's DD5 Mike, Mike from MT Homestead. Who was the other one? I can't think of another one that I know of. It. Maybe I have no idea.
You don't know them.
I didn't have a cell phone until I was 30. I know, right? I'm telling you. Worked at Dad's small town bar. I remember them by their drink. That was cool. It was the bar had an adjacent door between the bar and local barber. So Mayberry. Yes, very, very cool. That's awesome. I love that. I prefer dating bartenders back in the day because I got to drink for free. Yeah, that's a good goal.
That's cool.
Yeah, when I was in school, parents used to think I was such a sweet boy. Oh, thanks. Thanks, David. I think I remember family, friends, and 200 customers of a company. Yeah, I mean, Mike looks very different tonight. I know, doesn't he?
Well, he actually just popped around this corner while she was reading comments and stuck his tongue at me. So if you saw me make a weird facial expression, that was at him.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Oops, I missed something. It's easy to remember family numbers. We lucked out with 4,500, 4,600, 4,700, 4,800. That's good. I love it. A lady whose last name was Stoner ordered food from a bar I used to go to. Her order came up and a new bartender put it in front of the most sketchy dude at the bar. That's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Oh my goodness. Get caught back up here. Didn't have a cell phone until I was grown. I had a Motorola brick phone and remember numbers. I still remember numbers, but not names. Exactly. See, I know. I'm telling you.
See, I just got everyone in here.
Yeah. Now everybody. I mean, I had the old cell phones that were like this big with the little antenna that you had to pull out, and it only had red, like digital, like screen on the little tiny thing where you'd punch in the numbers, and it was like beep 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 beep.
I think I kind of know. Like, I don't know if I have it completely memorized, but like every now and then I have it memorized. You know what I mean?
Oh, Tim says if my video releases during your live, it's only because it was processing for the past hour. No worries. It happens. It happens. I'm not worried about it. I remember those brick phones. I know. I'm telling you. And we won't. And just before I forget, obviously next week is Christmas. We won't be going live on Christmas. We're going to be having family time.
It's Wednesday. Christmas is Wednesday. That's so random to me.
Well, it's just how it works. But anyway.
I don't know.
Hey,
I only ever think of like, I can't be the only one that thinks
Hey,
this.
Todd's Adventure.
Like, holidays only happen on weekends. That's just my like internal.
Yeah, but they almost
clock.
never do.
I know,
So,
but it feels like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's just when the holidays are every year.
Yeah.
But it's not. I think I just like block the fact that there's other days of the week out of my mind.
Oh, that's so funny.
People are blowing up
I know. People are blowing up my phone right now. It's gonna go off again.
Yeah, that's probably really loud.
Well, it's because it's Tammy.
Oh, it's the group chat.
It's the group chat.
It's the church people.
Something about the pantry.
That's funny.
Too funny. Anyway, yeah, it was a little chaotic today for our Christmas box handout, but we got it done. We did it. Sometimes people like to try to reinvent the wheel, and we got to rein them back in. So it's okay. It's all right. But anyway, let's start with some of the cards. We do have a mail call today. I went to.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 things.
Yeah. So let me hear the first card here. This is from El Paso, Texas, from Evelyn Newman. So let's see what Evelyn. I don't know if she's in here right now. I saw her in Mama B's live, but I don't know if she hopped on over here or not. Oh, I feel like there's going to be glitter everywhere in a second. The Lord has come. When he asked for bread, he didn't give us a stone. When we needed his presence, he didn't leave us alone. When we were lost with no shepherd, he came from above. When our hearts sought his goodness, he filled them with love. He has come to gladden our spirits, to bless our lives, and to fill our hearts. Christmas blessings. All my love, Evelyn Newman. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. And then there's a verse over here. They shall call his name. I can't talk.
They shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us.
That's right. That was actually our sermon.
We sung a song about that.
We did. That was actually, and it's a pretty card. You guys can see. It's very pretty. I'll add that to my Christmas card collection over on my little secretary.
There
we go. And then this one doesn't say who it's from on the outside, so it's a mystery. It's a mystery. I don't know.
It has an address, but that's about it.
Well, yeah. Our address. Oh, that's pretty. It's like one of the kind of like the Robert Kincaid paintings. I think that was his name.
Something on the front there.
There's a return address, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, it does open. Okay, I didn't know it opened.
Yeah. Wishing you all the special joys of the season and a wonderful year ahead. Merry Christmas, Tim and Dana Mason.
That is pretty cool.
It's really pretty. I think that is. I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on to see
Thomas Kincaid.
Oh, Thomas Kincaid, not Robert Kincaid.
What? That was your dog and your cat combined.
Yeah, but what fell? Hold on.
I thought it was a dog or a cat. With a dog bone.
No, it's fine. It just fell. It's fine. I thought my computer would have just shut off if they unplugged it.
We would have been sitting here for a minute.
That's true. Let's see. And this is from Karen Best. She's trying to sit
she was about to, I swear. Yeah. She's like, ooh, a box. Let me sit on it.
Sorry, guys. I'm not looking at comments right now, so I apologize.
I got you. I feel like I need to pull them up in my
I know. I don't know why I thought it was
They're going really fast.
It's been a minute. I know they are.
I'm gonna try.
Look how pretty that is. I don't know if you guys can see. Try to hold it. That's really pretty. It's like
I'm trying to look at it on the screen. But
season's greetings. Dear Mike, Sid, and Frankie, may your Christmas be merry and bright. Love and blessings, Karen. Thank you, Karen. These are beautiful cards.
What's this thing called? YouTube Live? Mississippi.
She's like, what's our channel name again?
I don't know, man. I mean, I know. Well, now I don't need to get. Well, you know what?
I don't know. Hand me that one. So this one, I have no idea what it is. But this is from David Glunt, one of our channel members, and he sent us some other things that he's made before in the past, and I leave them up all year long, even though they're Christmassy. He's made a snowman and a Christmas tree, like a pine tree, and he made I guess you'd call it a cookie jar that has 3 Mississippi on it, and then he made us the praying hands blessing that I keep over on the dining room wall. And he's very talented. So I'm guessing, and I will say this, that when I picked it up from the post office, when the lady handed it to me, because when you have a P.O. box, they put the slip in your box, and you got to go up and get it when it's big because it doesn't fit. And she's like, I feel like this is going to be something really special. And I was like, really? What makes you say that? She's like, I just have a feeling about this package. So I'm like, okay. I said, I know who it's from, and he makes wonderful things. So I'm sure it's something that he's made. So you're probably right.
I'm
I can't
taking
get it. Okay, you get the tape off because I didn't grab I should have grabbed my knife and grabbed it, but I don't know.
You think might have gotten weird than this.
I don't know.
We're done.
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to hide your address on the thing.
Oh, it's got the PO box, and then I'm hiding this part, so that's fine. Doesn't show his all.
Mike, Sid, and Frankie.
Oh, let's open that first. Don't peek yet.
I'm not peeking. It's just sitting here. It smells like wood.
Like sniff the box.
No, I just smell it.
Little Santa.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Have the merriest Christmas and the happiest New Year ever, David. Thank you, David. I'm excited to see what this is. I'm assuming it's something he's made. Oh, how cool. Look at that.
And a Christmas tree.
There's a Christmas tree. That's so cool. Oh,
this is cool.
I'm gonna put this like right behind my nativity.
Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Be strong and courageous. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. And then it's got the American flag printed on the other side. It's a chain necklace. I don't know. Maybe that's for Dad.
Maybe. I don't know. You tell me, David. Was this meant for Mike? I'm assuming because the American flag, specifically maybe for Mike. But that's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try to hold it. It's not going to focus on it, but that's what Frankie just read. And then on the back, did you etch this yourself? That's incredible. That is so neat.
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you will know more than I will about that. I don't know. That's just his.
Maybe this goes.
Maybe if you want to hang that up.
Goes on the tree. I don't know.
David, is that this?
Like the stand? Oh, it goes. There we go. It's the stand.
Okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it must go on the bottom.
I don't know. It's got his engraving on it. That looks kind of cool.
His little, he's got his little what do you call it? When you the heat stamp thing. What do you call that?
Brand.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Jeez.
The heat press.
The heat press. This is so cool. Thank you, David.
That is really nice.
This is really neat. I love this kind of stuff. I have his other one that he made us up there. I keep it up there all year long.
Yeah.
I'll probably just keep this one up here all year because I have my our friend Alan who made our row builder and our neighbor and made the trail cam stand. If you guys saw that, he does all kinds of metal work and he made a Christmas tree that's got the nativity in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the full nativity, but it's like baby Jesus. And
it's the main part.
It's the main three. It's the big three. Yeah. And then I have my other nativity that I leave up all year long, and my other little nativity that I leave up all year long. Because I
like nativities.
Yeah. Well, I like to leave them up all year. I've always like
goes that way. Good
goes
job.
This way. Okay, I'm gonna have to add that, or we'll have you fix that for me.
Well, I gotta fix my wall. So yeah, that happened. My wall. Let's talk about that.
So all her guns.
No, this is my story. Let me tell my story.
Thank you again, David. That was so really sweet.
Nice. This is
beautiful.
Your gift is about to get me on the tangent.
And I miss who. Oh wait, there is a notch on the top of the tree that the chain goes in. Okay, there's an. Oh
wait!
I see it now.
That's so cool.
I see it now. Okay, I see it now.
That's cool. Whoa.
There we go. And then this goes on the bottom.
Yeah. All you need for that's a drill.
Yeah. That is so cool.
And I have one in the house because I gotta fix my wall.
That is so cool. I'm gonna have you fix this later so I can put it out.
I'll do it after I fix my wall.
Okay.
So my wall. So I don't know if I don't think we made a video on it. I don't even know if we ever really mentioned it. I think it was a Christmas gift I got. Was it Christmas? My birthday? I don't know.
I don't remember.
At some point, I got a gun rack for all my guns. I have,
I think Daddy just randomly got it for you.
I have 12 gauge, 10-14, my 6.5, and then an AR that I can never remember what it actually is. It's just a pretty gun.
Frankie's remodeling already.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So my dad comes in the other day talking to me about how butt grunts. We're talking about butt grunts that I did get for Christmas last year. We're
Buck
talking
grunts.
butt grunts. That's what I said.
It sounded like you said something else.
Okay.
But yeah, buck like buck call grunts. Yeah.
So he came in talking about that,
Hey,
and
Brian.
he looked at it was hanging off of I think my 1014, just like the butt of it, and he was like, "Oh no, oh no," and I was like, "What are we oh noing? Like we're oh noing a lot here," and it was coming off the wall, and I have moved my bed since we put that up. So basically, guns would have gone everywhere. It was
fallen
not,
on her.
It would not have been good.
Yeah.
And so we took it off the wall, and basically the drywall.
It probably was, Dana. It probably was.
And the screws that we used. The screws we used were either too long, or the drywall screws were cheap. I don't even know. Something.
It worked its way out either way.
Something happened, and the drywall screw, like, it was still on the screw, but it was down here and broken. So, like, half of it was up here, and then half of it was down here.
Yeah.
So,
the rack was last Christmas, says Paul. Okay, see, Paul remembers.
Oh, nice. So we were supposed to fix that yesterday. We didn't, because he got really caught up with work.
Yeah.
So I think we might fix that today. I don't know, but we have metal drywall anchors, and we're gonna hopefully get that back up.
Yeah.
Patch my wall.
Yeah.
There's like there's 2 gaping holes and then 2 normal holes in my wall.
Yeah, it's a little aggressive right now.
Yeah.
So
it's a little bit much, but oh well.
Yeah, and he used like some
ones we didn't use the ones before someone says like, oh, you can't use the ones that come with we didn't.
No, he used
did not
like
use
good
the ones that come with the kit.
Yeah.
I think it was just the screws that we ended up using afterwards were too long and broke the plastic essentially.
Yeah.
And then just
so now he's got metal ones that he's gonna use that are a little like more, sturdy. So they can get that.
We got those heavy duty ones.
Heavy duty. Yeah, we don't know what happened, but yeah, it was like at least Mike saw it before. Like, can you imagine 3 a.m, all the guns fall off the rack?
Yeah.
In her room.
Well, and especially since now is the time of year where I'm taking guns off of it more because I'm taking my 6.5 off more for hunting. So it's just
she's sneaking out to see her boyfriend. No, I mean that is the one nice thing about being so rural. And her boyfriend doesn't have his license yet, so he lives like 20 minutes away. So if she was trying to hoof it out to sneak out to see him, that would be quite the feat.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the one nice thing about being rural. You don't really have to worry about your kids sneaking out when you're this far out. Like,
and I can't like sneak out and go to town either because that's 15 minutes the other way.
Yeah, it's like if she's got, and that's like if you're driving 55, 60 miles an hour. Like it's not like walking distance by any stretch of the imagination. Like if she's at school and she wants to walk to church after school, that is she could do. But she can't like walk home.
No. I could at the old house, can't you?
Yeah, she could when we lived in Vermont for sure. Mike is a professional at mudding now, so he can fix the wall. That's true.
That's what I'm true. Not. So the only thing I'm gonna do is.
Oh, we almost got Tim to say the Creedmoor is a good gun. Oh,
wow.
I missed that, Cuddly. Oh my goodness.
Almost though.
Almost. I know. Oh my goodness. Everyone has a Merry Christmas. Oh, have a Merry Christmas. Remember the reason for the season and good luck hunting, Frankie. Thank you, Lynn and Shannon, Salty Life.
Just because he don't got a license don't mean he doesn't drive.
700 fence posts in between.
That's funny.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that, Bobby. Almost. Yeah, almost, Tim says. She's playing the Alcatraz escape now. Yeah, she can start digging a tunnel through the wall. I know. Fortunately, she likes us okay, so she hasn't tried to escape yet.
You aren't that bad.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Mockle Misers, where are you all? See, Mike even looked it up after last week's live, and he couldn't find anything online really about them. Just a few little mentionings, but nothing like nothing concrete. At least when I had last talked to him about it. So I don't know. Waited till you were here, Tim. Is Frank coming over tomorrow night?
I will if I don't catch a deer, or if Cadence wants to drive out here after I clean it. That's up to her.
Yeah, if she catches a deer.
It
hinges on
deer. But I will text you towards the end of my hunt.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all Friday either way. But
there you go. Patrick I think he's saying Creedmoor is what I'm hearing they call it. Oh, Needmore. I don't know, maybe. Oh, shoot. That's going too fast.
What happened?
Uh-oh, Tim's had thieves on the ridge again. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. I saw that he just posted something with an intriguing title. Dawn says he will be buying him a Creedmoor since y'all killed one with yours, and Big D and I both killed our deer with our Creedmoor, and Tim ain't got a deer yet. Oh,
hey, I'm telling you, it's a really, really nice. I mean, I'm not probably one to talk because I only learned how to shoot 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think we have any of them out here, Liverpool FC. It's not something we've heard of or could find.
I only learned how to shoot and got my first deer 2 years ago, so I'm not really one to talk. But the 6.5 is probably my favorite gun that I've shot. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's really, really nice. I like mine more than my dad's. My dad, I think, likes mine more than he likes his. I think he was in the hallway the other day. If he wasn't talking about my AR, he was talking about my 6.5, and he was like, "This gun's nicer than any of the guns I own."
Yeah.
It's like,
he even said that when he bought it, he was like, "I'm buying her a much nicer gun than any of the guns I have," and I'm like, "Well, that's what happens."
I'm pretty sure mine was cheaper too, because it was on sale.
It was pretty close.
They
were pretty close to the same price.
They were doing that. We got that during like a big Ruger sale.
Tim missed a deer with a 308. Oh my goodness! From 5 feet above it, right?
Don't tell that to anyone around here. A lot of people around here swear by 308s.
Vincent Evans says, "Sid, do you pack a lunch for Frankie, or she needs lunch money?" No, she doesn't take a packed lunch. She does eat lunch at school, and
most
so
of the time I don't even eat lunch at school though.
A lot of times she doesn't.
She'll eat stuff
in the morning, and she comes home and eats, or she'll go out with friends. Like if she's got band after school, they'll go to Sonic or whatever, or she'll bring snacks with her. But I always have food in the house that she can take, and sometimes she does.
Yeah.
But I just load her card, and she'll go. And when they have stuff that she thinks is not gross, then she'll go and get.
They give
but I
breakfast
just load
free
up her card
at school, so I'll go get breakfast every morning. But I don't normally even eat lunch there. High school lunch is worse than middle school lunch, believe it or not.
Oh, see, Bobby says that he had a Remington and he loved it till he got stolen. It wasted everything he pointed it at. See, I know we say catches a deer. I said it jokingly the first few times, and they were like,
I found
whatever.
a hat
and
somewhere.
Then we were at Mossy Oak.
Yes, and we found a hat called. It said catching deers, and it was this guy. I think he was bronc riding a deer.
Yeah, and then it was for a
it was for a
bow and arrow line. Yeah. But anyway, it was catch a deer. And I had already been saying that when they were like teasing me, and I was like, see, it's a thing, catch a deer. So now we always say it.
Yeah.
And now Mike even says it sometimes.
I said it to Trey one day, and he was like, you mean kill a deer? And I was like, no, catch a deer.
Catch a deer. That's true. Tim forgot his scope when he put his rifle out and forgot he was going blind with age. Oh no. Oh no. I'm dangerous with a 270 Remington. Oh, I bet you are. Patrick. I have no doubts. I seriously think some of you should learn how to monkelmize. I don't know what that is. We couldn't find anything online. So we don't know what you're talking about, Liverpool. You're going to have to give us a little more information on that, because there was nothing online that Mike could find, because you guys were talking about Masons and stuff. And unless it has nothing to do with that, and that just happened to be a coincidence that you were talking about it, I don't know. Wanda Henry, howdy. Marco Torres, what's going on? Long time no see. What's happening? Someone asked me to get shot glasses when I was traveling, and I can't remember who. Do you remember? I have no idea.
Huh.
It wasn't me.
Probably, maybe.
I can't imagine it was any, like.
Probably not Beth.
I don't think it was Beth or Ryan.
They already have enough travel size little things like that from other places that.
Yeah, I don't think that's like their thing. So I have no idea. I have no idea who wanted you to get shot glasses. I don't know, unless
might have been
maybe Carly.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound like something she'd be into, but maybe I don't know. Perhaps.
There's someone on. Someone on here.
Oh, someone on here. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, that was probably Paul then. For their checkers things. Oh no, he's saying no. It's one of the kids. I have no idea. My favorite rifle was my Nangant that shot a 7.8 6.2. I have no idea what that is. A Russian something. I don't know gun stuff. But I'm pretty impressed with Big D's
Ooh,
Creedmoor.
Russian World War II.
Yeah.
Or sorry, World War One. I read World War One and I said World War II. I don't know why, but whatever.
I don't know. Hey, big country, what's going on? What's going on? I know, I'm telling you. But I know I'm gonna do a lot of baking on what day is it? It's Monday.
Monday. I'll be
Monday,
gone.
they're going with the church to Memphis to St. Jude to serve for the day. And while the kids are gone, I'm gonna bake a bunch of cookies.
She's making if y'all never had my mama's gingerbread
I
cookies.
do make good gingerbread cookies.
But,
I haven't made them.
She has not made them
in
I
years.
used to beg her to make them.
Yeah.
And if she made them, I would cry tears of joy because she hardly
so
ever did.
My dad
It just
loved
takes
them.
a lot of work.
They're a lot of work, and my dad loved them. And then after he died, I don't know if I've made them since he
You
died.
haven't?
Yeah.
You made them like once since he passed.
There's certain things that I was just like I didn't have the heart to make for a while or do. Like I stopped doing Christmas cards because it was like I couldn't.
We don't have the family to do it with, like it's just us three really.
Well, but that's how we always did our Christmas cards. But like I don't know, I was just like after Dad passed away, there were certain things around Christmas time that were just like holidays that were harder for me to like do. And she was so little, I kept trying to still do them. So I did still do some of that stuff for a while, but then it was just kind of like eh. But anyway, and I do make a really, really good, like arguably one of the best sugar cookies.
Yeah.
But again, haven't made them in a few years. So
I think the last time you made sugar cookies was when I was in like 5th grade.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So it's been a while since I made gingerbread and sugar cookies. And I'm going to attempt to make some gingerbread and some sugar cookies because I wanted to package them up and there's some people I want to give them to on Christmas Eve.
This woman she's not even like, my mom was a very good cook, mind you, but
Thank you.
She tends to just cook a lot of the same things because we're always busy.
Yeah.
And Instapot dinners are easy.
Yeah.
So
like I made a venison stew last night in the Instapot.
Not last night, the night before.
Was it?
Yeah. It was very good either way.
I never ate any of it, so
I
just
like,
made it for them.
And the reason I'm saying this is like she has so many cookbooks.
I do.
We have an entire bookshelf.
Yeah.
Of cookbooks.
Yeah.
But she never uses
them here's the
because
deal.
she just has her recipes that are tried and true and are very good.
Yeah.
So we just eat those.
Yeah. And then on my bake. So here's the deal. Mike got me years ago when we were first married. Bought me like several cookbooks, and
back then she couldn't cook.
Well, no, true. I did teach myself how to cook, but Mike's thing was like pick one thing out of each book, and like we'll have a series of like date nights, and he was gonna cook them. We never ended up doing that because of life. But
did he at least make you some honey walnut shrimp?
He has made me that. He makes really good honey walnut.
He needs to make some on Christmas. That's all I need. Oh. That's all I need. Honey walnut shrimp.
That's not a bad idea, kid. I'm not mad at that idea. Anyway, and I'll make rice.
You're not allowed to make rice anymore.
I know, I'm not allowed to make rice anymore because I make enough rice to feed all of China.
No, we had to bring rice to
Wait,
Sunday
we're getting
lunch.
sidetracked. We have to go back first.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm coming back to the rice later.
That's fine. So I have this one cookbook that's got like the laminate pages. So I have like my recipes in there that like I've gotten from people or that like whatever. Anyway, they're all in there. Except for one of them, which I thought I had and I can't find, which I still think it might be in there. I have to look again, which is my grandmother's pearl onions, which I think is in there, but I think Mike had it for a while because I think he made it the last time. I don't know. It's somewhere. I hope either that or my mom has it and I don't have it. I don't know. But anyway, I need to find it. But so anyway, my cookie recipes are in there, my scone recipes, my cinnamon rolls, like it's all, well, the cinnamon roll recipe is actually out of Better Homes and Gardens, but I tweak it. And I know I make those often enough that I do not have the tweaks written down. I just know what they are.
That's true. She makes those like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
I remember when I was little, she used to ask me, do you want scones or cinnamon rolls? And I'd be like.
Because I'd make one for Thanksgiving and one for Christmas.
And I'd have to decide.
Yeah.
And then there'd be some years where I had the same thing.
But I don't know this year. I didn't ask you because I wasn't planning on making
this year. You didn't, but we did have scones.
We did have scones for Thanksgiving.
So we should have cinnamon rolls for Christmas.
I really don't want to make them.
I want you to make some.
It's so much work.
I'm so sorry.
We'll see. I don't have all the stuff to make it.
There's a store.
You should have told me when we were at the store the other day.
There's another store. in town.
I know, but
I'm going to Starkville. While they're getting their nails done, I can go.
we can go to the store for
Go to
me
the
and
store for you
I'll
and
give you
get.
my list of what I need. I mean, I have the flour and stuff and the butter. I need. What do I need? I have the
Oh, man.
sugar. I have the cinnamon.
Everything else you need, you should
I
be able
have
to get at
brown
the store in
sugar.
town, honestly.
Actually, I think I do have everything to make them now that I'm thinking
Okay,
about
so
it.
then there's no excuse. Can I talk about your rice now?
Yes, you can talk about this.
So her rice, all right, y'all don't know about this. She was taught how to make rice. Okay, it's very good rice.
I make great rice. I can make it from scratch or in the pot, and either way, I make it very good.
But she makes enough for 3 villages.
I do.
3 entire villages. I don't know how many
60
people.
Trails, $10 super chat. Merry Christmas, Sid and Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Randall. Thank you. Appreciate you, Randall. That's very sweet. Merry Christmas.
And it got to a point where I gave her so much mess about her rice that I went out there, got the perfect amount of rice myself.
Yeah, she does.
She just doesn't understand that rice expands.
No, look, I know it expands, but I feel like
it's not.
I don't know.
Because the last time she made rice, we were supposed to bring some to Sunday lunch. We were having poppy seed chicken. I think that's a Southern thing because I've never had that.
Yes, Larry. It was my grandmother's recipe. Pearl onions in like a white wine sauce, like a cream sauce, and it's like amazing.
That sounds like something Evan would love because we had those pearl onions in the beans
or
in the peas.
And he liked that.
He literally went up there, got a red Solo cup,
and picked out all the onions.
Picked out all the pearl onions.
That's hysterical.
It literally ate them.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make him Nana's pearl onions.
So he would probably love that.
Yeah. I'll have
but
to make
anyway,
someday. Anyway.
So poppy seed chicken. I've never had that before I moved here. But it's really good. I think it's honestly one of my favorite things that we do at lunch. But we had to make the rice. Someone always makes rice. It's great. You should try it. And she took the rice pot and filled it to the max liquid line.
Okay.
The max liquid line with rice.
It's fine, but
it's not.
But okay, I thought but I was going to be feeding like 20 people.
No, even if you're feeding 20 people, that's enough for 100. There's 3 containers of rice in our refrigerator right now.
There is. It's not a lie. That's a true story. Yeah, right. It's like, but like
no.
Okay, but anyway, I told her that next time that I'm going to make rice, that I will let her pull out the amount of rice.
I think I just need to teach you.
Well, like even when I make risotto, like I always make too much risotto. Although that's like the main thing, and usually people eat more of it, so I don't usually have a lot left over when I make risotto. But like, and I haven't made it in a while.
You're not always making risotto.
True, but when I made Spanish rice, when I make that Greek rice or whatever, like it's.
Oh, you know what I want? I want that sweet sticky rice.
Oh, the mango sticky rice. Yes. Yeah, I haven't made that in forever.
I know. I remember.
I don't even know if I remember how to make it. I remember
those little green bowls at the old house.
Yeah.
We don't even have those bowls anymore. They probably came from the Dollar Tree, but I know exactly what bowl. Do you know what bowl I'm talking about? I think I know which bowls you're talking about. That was my favorite bowl. Yeah. I sat there with my sticky rice watching cartoons.
Oh yeah, I usually do. We usually do make some fried rice with it for sure. But yeah, this week got a little busy, so thank you. I like my tree. Thank you. Oh, I'm echoing.
Dad's watching the live.
He's listening to us in his office, I guess, while he's working. So, what is that on the ceiling behind you? I was trying to scratch them off my monitor.
Those are from an old light fixture that
they had a chandelier hanging there, and none of these rooms. Well, that's not true.
Just this one.
This room is not wired for an overhead light, so they had a cord running down to plug into that cabinet.
But honestly, you couldn't even tell. I don't think you could really tell that there was.
I didn't notice
I couldn't tell that there wasn't an overhead light.
Yeah.
And so it didn't look tacky or anything.
No, you couldn't tell. But when we moved in and realized, oh, there's no light in this room.
Yeah. But they have a really big window, so it's a lot of natural light.
There's a lot of natural light in here during the day, but if it's storming or at night, you can't. Yeah. But luckily.
But it's kind of how our old house living room was. A lot of natural light.
Yeah, but we had an overhead light.
I loved that overhead
light.
I could go on and on.
I know, I love that. I loved
If it
that
wasn't
room.
so like fragile, I would have like brought it here.
I know, especially since they got rid of it. It was like the first thing they replaced. But anyway,
Makes me so sad.
I know. I would have been like,
beautiful.
oh, I would have taken that with me if I'd known. But I got these lamps, like, well, you can't see it because it's behind the tree, and I got one over there because there's a light switch here and there's a light switch on this side.
But you just can't light.
But right
up there.
now, it's really nice because everything plugs into the thing that's hidden in the cupboard. So I have like a power strip in there.
I will say,
and everything plugged in, and then I just flip the light to turn the tree on.
Although there isn't any overhead lighting in this room, their wiring for this room is so like sleek and smart. Just because it's all hidden in these cupboards that you can't see.
Yeah.
But like by the tree, you could probably see that outline of the cupboard.
Yeah, it's like at the edges of the bed.
And they're all just hidden in there, and you just plug your stuff up.
Yeah.
And there's like.
But it took me a little while to find them.
Yeah, it did take.
They were kind of hidden, and I was like,
I think I found it when I was blowing up the air mattresses.
And I think there's one on
that
wall.
There's one over there,
and then there's one on that wall.
There.
Yeah. But yeah, but like the hallway right here on the other side of the wall where the bird pictures are that we're normally sitting on, there's no light in that hallway, and that drives me crazy because that hallway is dark at night. Like there was
a light there.
No, it's on this side. It's not in here. There's no light up against.
That's true, but when that one worked, it was bright enough.
It was, but that one doesn't work anymore. So it's just really dark back there now. Yeah. So we have to at some point remedy. And then the light that goes above the stairs died, and I can't reach it.
Basically, all of our lights are dying, and you're just hearing about it.
The garage light died. Basically, all the lights died as soon as we moved in, which is kind of funny. It just happens that way.
Yeah.
And like two of my porch lights died. Like all kinds of stuff happens. I'm like, why is everything dying? And we just haven't been able to fix them all because some of the we thought we fixed it and then it didn't work. And
it's also just like at this point, it's not a big a deal. Like we don't spend that much time in our hallway. To be completely honest, we don't just congregate in there.
No, but like when I'm cleaning or when you have a dark dog in a dark hallway.
Oh my! This dog.
10-minute warning. Thank you, Big Country.
In this house, in our last house, we had hallways. I like the hallways in our last house.
Yeah.
But the not nice part about the hallways in our old house was the dog that you can't see because she's out of frame, but I'm pointing at her. She would lay, and she would not move for you. She would not move for you. She would just lay there, and you would trip over her, and then you were the worst person ever, even though it was 3 a.m. and you just had to go pee. Like,
yeah. Are DD5 not going live tonight? I thought they were going on live at 7. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought DD5 was going live tonight. Yeah. DD5 is my peeps, so I tend to just remember them. Dana Picoa, always bulbs die at the same time, even if they're put in different times. I know, it's crazy. We have a ceiling light in our hallway. It's a ruby red fixture, and it's pretty, but it puts out on light. I think I read that wrong, or it's missing a word.
We have a ceiling light in our hallway. It is a ruby red fixture.
It's not working,
and it is pretty, but puts out on light. Nope. There's something.
Yeah,
there that's not there.
Something missing, David. I don't know. I'm not putting the whole sentence together.
I'm not sure. Maybe we're both slow. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. No light. Oh, puts out no light. Got it.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
See, most of the time I can like piece those kinds of things together.
Yeah, I wasn't
couldn't piece that one together for whatever reason. I don't know.
Oh, Tim has apparently just put out some clickbait. We'll have to check that out later too, I guess, huh? That's right. Bobby is at Put It Jean River Homestead. Yeah, and go like and subscribe over there and check him out too. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Cape Cod. Thank you, Charlene. Appreciate it.
No clickbait.
I don't know, Tim. I think we've all been guilty of that from time to time, but there's always at least a grain of truth to it. Like, there has to be.
It's not completely. It's not like those ads you see where it's like.
When does Tim not drop clickbait?
Ooh, rough.
Said, do you make eggnog? No, I have never made eggnog from scratch. I have looked at several recipes, but I have never actually made it from scratch.
I grew up thinking eggnog was an alcoholic drink. I literally did not find out until last week.
It typically is.
Okay, so I'm
But
not
you
crazy.
can, yeah, it typically is. You
I
can
found out
buy the
last
milk
week
cartons of eggnog, but
that
that you add
eggnog
it.
was not an alcoholic drink because he was like, "I'm gonna go get some eggnog," and I was like, "You're
I mean, okay.
you're not old enough to drink eggnog," and he was like, "What do you mean?"
Most people, like most eggnogs, do have brandy or cognac or whiskey in them. But you can like get in the milk section this time of year plain eggnog that doesn't have all of that.
I thought I was crazy. I was like, I grew up thinking eggnog was an alcoholic drink, and he was like, "No, eggnog has never been an alcoholic drink," but I'm technically still right. So there's that.
Well, see if Sid remembers my name in 2 weeks. That's true, Bobby. You'll have to come back and see. Just quiz me. See, I'll probably remember now because it was typed out enough in front of me tonight that it's probably gonna stick. Yeah, it's probably gonna stick. So,
or you're gonna call whoever typed it out, Bobby.
Yeah, right. There's that option too. That's very possible. Thank you, Daryl. Merry Christmas to you too. I know it. I'm telling you. I know. Well, we'll have to see. I don't know what he's trying to clickbait, but you know, some people do actually put whiskey in their eggnog.
Didn't you put like Bailey's or something?
That not in my eggnog. No, I mean you could, in theory.
No, that's what you put in your tea.
Yeah, I make a peppermint tea that I put.
Yeah.
That I put Bailey's in or whatever. Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
that's just I just found that out the other day that eggnog was not.
Dan Wiles, it was great to see you all. You have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Orange County, Southern California. Oh,
Orange County. How far away was that from us?
Like an hour.
I was about to say.
Yeah, a little over an hour.
That sounds local.
Yeah, it was local-ish. Yeah. You drive through there on your way to Anaheim, basically.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah. Or by it anyway.
Yeah.
If not through it, depending on which way you're going. Look at West Point Eggnog Revolt. Oh my. Okay. It sounds like there's a story there.
Eggnog Revolt?
Uh-oh, are the mods sleeping? Did somebody say something naughty? Oh no.
Retro.
Sid plus ALC. Good times. ALC. Oh, alcohol. It's about an hour to hour and a half. Oh, yeah. 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 And then if there's traffic, it'll be next week.
If there's traffic, you'll be there whenever you
3 to 5 business days. There was one trip we were going up to LA to visit some other family and have Christmas with them, and we got stuck in traffic for like 4 hours, and it was awful. Yeah. Paul does not imbibe anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't even believe it. Well, guys, it's about that time. True story.
Oh, it is.
True story. It's getting right up on it. I'm telling you. I hope everybody has a really, really Merry Christmas and gets to spend it with their family and their friends, and maybe even gets to go to church, because the reason for the season is
Jesus.
That's right. And with spirit fingers, because the Lord loves good spirit finger. Who doesn't?
I saw that.
LBJ, this one's for you. Anyway, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Randall, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. David, thank you for the wonderful handmade gifts. Yes. Appreciate you.
After we figured it out.
Yeah, it took us a minute, but we're slow. I can't wait to get that set up on my shelf over here. And
there's a spot right back there.
There is. You're right. That second shelf there with the precious moments. Yeah. And anyway, appreciate you guys so much, and all the lovely cards that we received from Evelyn and Karen, and what was the last one? Oh, Tim and Dana. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. It was so sweet of you. Sid, I'm putting your Christmas card in the mail Friday, and a surprise. Okay, I'll have to go back to my P.O. box next week. I will. I promise. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Oh, congratulations, Paul. I didn't know that about you. You just seem like the type that imbibes, like currently, like while we're here, like. But I guess you're just that kind of a lively guy. We'll take that too. That's all right. But yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay safe out there. We appreciate you guys so much. And remember, we won't be going live on Christmas. I know Mama V will be going live on Christmas, so go spend some Christmas time with her that night if you're alone or just want something in the evening after you've had a busy day with family. Go check out DD5. Go give them a love bomb. Go tell them we say hey and we love them and we love you guys and Merry Christmas. And remember,
Safety's off.
Now go catch a deer.
Go catch a deer.